All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports on this Friday, where we have another NFL doubleheader for you tonight. It'll be first up the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears, a game in the NFC Central Division, and then we'll have the Rams taking on the Buccaneers from Tampa, Florida. Rasputin's in the house, and let's go over the standings in the NFC Central real quick to show you how important this game is for Detroit. The Lions and the Packers are tied for first in the NFC Central with an 8-4 record. The Bucs and Vikings are 2 games back at 6-6, and the Bears are bringing up the rear 4-8 on the season. If Chicago were to lose this game, they would be mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. Detroit trying to win to make sure they at least have a share of first place at the end of the day. And that's our first game. We'll talk more about the second game, the Rams and the Buccaneers, when we get there. Let's take a look at the standings. Misty is 75-67, 8 games over 500. And Misty is taking Chicago in this one. Gracie is now, let's see, trying to read my writing, 72-71. She is 1 game over 500, and she's taking the Lions in this one. Kink and Uncle, we haven't seen him since last Sunday. He's 16-21. If he shows up, we'll see who he picks. Penn and Getty is now over 500. He's 20-19. And we'll see who he picks here in a second. Rasputin is 7-4. We'll see who he picks here in just a minute. And Evil Dead is 93-72. 21 games over 500. We'll see who he picks here in just a second. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as we head out to Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. For this one, it'll be the Lions and the Bears here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. It's the Lions and the Bears. And welcome in to another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Rasputin is taking the Bears. Pettighetti, is that a lion or a bear? I think Pettighetti's taking the Lions in this one. Correct me if I'm wrong. As the Lions will kick off, Evil Dead is taking the Lions. The Bears will get the opening kickoff underway. Adam Montgomery, about 5 yards deep, takes a knee. And the Bears will have it 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. It was kind of hard to discern on my laptop if that was a bear or a lion. Starting quarterback Jason Plunkett in his 13th year out of Army. So Rasputin and Misty taking the Bears, everybody else taking the Lions. If the Bears lose, they are done. They're out of the playoffs. Lions trying to win to make sure they still have a spot in first place in the NFC Central. Thank you, Evil Dead. I didn't look up in time to see my TV screen, and on my laptop, it's very small. I couldn't make it out.
Here we go.
Plunkett in the shotgun. 1st and 10, Plunkett. Hands off to McNeil, gets hit in the backfield. A loss of 4 yards to Leon McNeil, the 8th-year back out of Missouri. Cooper came in. Odessa Cooper, the rookie defensive tackle out of Murray State. A loss of 4. It'll be 2nd and 14 for the Bears. If you ever take the Patriots in a pick, you need to use that emoji. 2nd and 14 from the 21-yard line. Plunkett in the gun. Plunkett hands off to McNeil around the outside, and McNeil will lose another yard. David Russell on the tackle, the 9th-year defensive end out of Michigan. And that'll bring up 3rd and 15. Evil Dead and Penny Getty were not here last night. They had pinball. You missed, the Steelers kind of blew out the Bengals. But that Browns game was interesting against the Broncos. The Broncos held on. I think the only reason why the Browns didn't win is because their starting quarterback got injured and their backup couldn't do squat. 3rd and 15. Plunkett looking. Plunkett rolls out. Plunkett fires. Caught by McNeil. Turns upfield. And Leon McNeil out to the 29-yard line. A gain of 9 to bring up 4th and 6. Rasputin and I were enjoying that Bronco-Browns game last night. That was a game that set pro football back about 100 years. On 4th down, Eric Lasker in the punt. Lasker gets the punt away. Fair caught at the 24-yard line. Excuse me. Isaac Peak on the fair catch. Starting quarterback, Max Long, the rookie out of Tennessee State for Detroit. Their first-round draft pick. The Bears went 3 and out, and now Detroit will have it first down. Overcast and cool day here in Chicago. Overcast skies, 43 degrees at kickoff. This is the last of the early afternoon games in Week 13. We'll start the late afternoon games next with the Rams and the Buccaneers. 1st and 10, Max Long under center. Long fakes the handoff, throws, caught by Aarons, and Kevin Aarons down to the 37-yard line, a gain of 13. And that, excuse me. I've been good all day, now I start coughing. Kevin Aarons, the 3rd-year tight end out of UCLA. Maybe it's because I'm trying to call a game right after I've eaten. I'm not sure. Yeah, McGeezer. 1st and 10 for Detroit at their own 37-yard line. 4 wide, Long in the shotgun. Long hands off to Jamison, and Carter Jamison gets outside. And Jamison to the 40-yard line, a gain of 3. Let's take a look at the Detroit offense. Up front, Clarkson, Olsen, Watkins, Charles, and Saunders. And then it's White, Holiday, Jamison, Aarons, and Neal. I know, I'm just being funny. Isaac Hopkins on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 7. Carter Jamison the back in his 5th year out of Oregon State. Another Beaver. Another sentence I didn't think I'd say. On 2nd and 7 from the 40-yard line. Long hands off to Jamison, gets hit in the backfield. A loss of 3. And now it's back to 3rd and 10. Tackle made by number 90, the linebacker, Zach Barrett, the rookie out of Georgia Tech. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Lions now at their own 37-yard line. The Bears had to punt on their opening drive. Lions trying to avoid that. Long looking. Long looking. Long in trouble. Fumbles, and it's recovered by a lineman. It'll be a loss of 7. And that'll bring up 4th and 17. I think so. So both teams had to punt here on their opening drive. 4:48 and counting here in the first quarter, no score. Back to punt, Bryce Taylor, the rookie out of Western Illinois. Taylor gets the punt away. And from the 10-yard line, Adam Montgomery brings it out to the 22-yard line. Montgomery in his 4th year out of San Diego State. So the Bears will get it for the second time. Jason Plunkett will come back out. I don't know if you saw the news today, but the Bears have announced that they are officially going to move to Hammond, Indiana. The state of Illinois would not cooperate with the Bears, would not give them any type of infrastructure break or anything on the proposed move to Arlington Heights. Indiana offered them everything, so the Bears are off to Hammond. Yes, it was announced today. 1st and 10, Plunkett looking, throws outside to Montgomery. Montgomery out to the 23, gain of a yard. Let's take a look at the Bears offense. Up front, Marsh, Jenkins, Vincent Palmer, and O'Neal. And then it's Stafford, Sparks, McNeil, Florence, and Stowe. Hammond, Indiana. It's right across the border from Chicago. Just to the, I think it's just to the east of Gary. It's a suburb of Gary. It's about a 20-minute trip from Soldier Field. 2nd and 9 from the 23-yard line. Plunkett to McNeil, and McNeil goes down. No gain. Let's take a look at the Detroit defense. They play a 3-4. Russell, Ball, and Pulaski up front. Linebackers, Young, Brown, Watson, Farrell. And the secondary, Hopkins, Keys, Hardy, and Cox. The Democratic legislature in Illinois would not work with the Bears whatsoever. And the Republican-led state of Indiana said, hey, we'll give you what you want. 3rd and 10 from the 23. Plunkett fakes the handoff, throws, caught by Ken Florence out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. The rookie out of UTEP, and that'll be a first down for the Bears. It'll be a situation like the Jets and the Giants. They play in Jersey, but they still call themselves New York. The Bears are still going to be called the Chicago Bears, even though they play 20 minutes outside of town. It is absolutely ridiculous. The Bears already own the property. They weren't looking. All they were looking for, 1st and 10, I'll tell you in a second. 1st and 10, Plunkett to McNeil, and McNeil to the 41-yard line, a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tackle made by Jerry Ball, the 15th-year defensive tackle out of Nebraska. All the Bears were looking for was a 5-year tax break on property taxes so they could put that money into building the stadium. Just a 5-year break. Plunkett on 2nd and 6 throws, caught by Montgomery, out to the 44-yard line. A 15-yard gain, and that'll be another Chicago first down. But the state of Illinois said no. Even though the Bears already own the property, and the Bears were going to fund the stadium themselves, plus the NFL was going to kick in a loan. Absolutely stupid. First and 10 from the 44-yard line. No score. 2:10 left in the first quarter. Plunkett fakes the handoff, and he's going to get sacked back at the 48-yard line. A loss of 8 yards. Caden Farrell, the 6th-year linebacker out of Nevada. And that'll bring up 2nd and 18. What was the problem? You tell me. Where do I start? Look at what's happened to Chicago lately. And the state of Indiana, or excuse me, the state of Illinois, with their Democratic-led legislatures. Misty says hi. 2nd and 18 from their own 48-yard line. Plunkett in the gun. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws, and caught by McNeil out to the 49. A gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 15. We're talking about the city of Chicago, where Walgreens has left because they got tired of people coming into the store stealing stuff and not paying. And the local government and law enforcement won't do anything. 3rd and 15. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws and incomplete. It'll be 4th down. There's only one city in the U.S. that has a higher per capita murder rate than Chicago. Eric Lasker back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that's going to be out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Nice punt by Lasker. And it's a shame because Chicago used to be a really great place. Oh, yeah. That was years ago, though, Rasputin. Got to remember now, Chicago's a sanctuary city. A lot of illegals. The only city that has a higher per capita than Chicago is Memphis. 1st and 10 from the 8-yard line, which is sad for me to say because I live in Tennessee. Long in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Long looking. Long throws deep. He's got a man, Isaac Peak, and he's gone. 92 yards. If he makes it, yes. Touchdown. Detroit. A 92-yard touchdown catch by Isaac Peak in his 5th year out of Montana. Backed up at the 6. Actually, backed up at the 2. No problem. I'll just chuck it deep. As a state, yes. But it still doesn't beat Illinois overall. And now Evan Belton for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Lions lead it 7-0, 1:10 remaining here in the first quarter. Live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois, Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. Davis has joined us. Misty says hi, Davis. Yeah, the White Sox are having a decent year. So the Lions take a 7-0 lead with 1:10 left in the first quarter. First half of our doubleheader tonight. We'll have the Rams and the Buccaneers after this. Davis says, hey, girl. That's right. Belton will kick off. 7 yards deep. Montgomery takes a knee. Touchback. It'll be 1st and 10. I don't know if you can hear Misty over here. She said, at least Davis said hi, unlike some other people. Like those who put her in timeout. That's what she said. I'm just the messenger. 1st and 10 for the Bears at their own 25-yard line, down 7-0. Again, if the Bears lose, they are mathematically eliminated. There you go. You wrote Guru. She said thank you. Bears come out, 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett hands off to Leon McNeil, and McNeil will lose a yard back to the 24-yard line. Chicago's got to have like negative total yardage at the moment. Their first drive was awful, and this one's not much better so far. 2nd and 11 from the 24-yard line. Bears come out. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Plunkett in the shotgun, 2nd and 11. Plunkett looking, throws, and incomplete. Looking for Adam Montgomery, led him a bit too far. He was well covered by Stephen Brown, the second-year linebacker out of LSU. Intended receiver was Ken Florence, the tight end. 39 seconds left. here in the first quarter. Bears come out 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws and throws it away. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 11. Make that 4th and 11 and bring up 4th down. And that'll stop the clock with 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to punt, Eric Lasker again in his 3rd year at a VMI. Lasker gets the punt away. From the 28, Isaac Peak brings it back over the 40. Peak brings it out to the 48-yard line. It's a 24-yard return. First down, Lions at their own 48-yard line. Detroit with some great field position. Already up 7-0 on the Bears. With 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Max Long, the quarterback. The rookie out of Tennessee State. Number 1. On 1st and 10. Lions come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Long under center. Long looking, throws, caught by Aarons. And Kevin Aarons out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 6 as they get into Bears territory. And that'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kevin Aarons, the 3rd-year tight end out of UCLA. And I think that's going to do it for the first quarter. I doubt they get the playoff in time, and they will not. At the end of 1, Lions lead it 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. We go to the second quarter. Lions lead the Bears 7-0. The Lions at 8-4, currently tied with Green Bay atop the NFC Central. The Bears at 4-8, last place in the NFC Central, and they will be eliminated from the playoffs if they lose this game. If you're wondering about the Packers, they play Minnesota later this week at home. On 2nd and 4, Long in the shotgun. Long fakes the handoff. Long throws. Caught by Dylan Neal down to the 30-yard line. It's a 24-yard gain into Bears territory. And another Lions first down. Yeah, Rasputin and I were having a great time watching that Broncos-Browns game. The Steelers played well. They beat the Bengals handily. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Steelers are now 11-2. 1st and 10. Long to Jamison. And Carter Jamison out to the 24-yard line. A gain of 6 will be 2nd and 4. Tackle made by David Harrelson, the 12th-year safety out of Oregon State. Look, another Beaver. Another sentence I never thought I would say. 2nd and 4 from the 24-yard line. In the offset eye, Long under center. Long looking, throws, caught by Aarons. And Kevin Aarons down to the... No, he dropped it, incomplete. He did not hold on. And that'll bring up 3rd down. Man, there's a lot of Beavers on that field today. Another sentence I didn't think I'd ever say. 3rd and 4 from the 24-yard line. 3 to the near side. Long in the shotgun. Long looking. Long throws near side. Caught by White. That's Philip White, the 4th-year receiver out of Florida, down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 11. And that'll be another Lions first down. David Harrelson came up, made the tackle for Chicago. Lions are dominating early. I think the universe would explode. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. 5 wide. Yeah, I need to take it down a notch. It's Friday. Long throws to Aarons. Down to the 4-yard line, a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Kevin Aarons on the catch. It's Friday. Second and 1 from the 4-yard line. The Lions can pick up a first down before they get a touchdown. Long in the shotgun. Long hands off to Jamison, and it's a touchdown. A 4-yard touchdown run by Carter Jamison. He's another Beaver out of Oregon State. And the Lions go up 13-0. Oh, you had today off. The Beavers are representing well. And now the extra point by Evan Belton, the rookie out of San Jose State. Kick is up. And it's no good. He actually missed the extra point. It deflected off the right upright and carried and continued on. So the Lions go up 13-0, 6:11 left. Let's see if that comes back to haunt the Lions. So it's a 13-0 lead for Detroit instead of 14. 6:11 left in the first half. And Belton will kick off. A short kick. Marsh at the 10-yard line brings it back out. A.C. Marsh out to the 35-yard line in his 7th year out of Penn State. And the Bears have pretty good field position at their own 35-yard line. Those stats aren't right. Don't worry about that. 6:06 left in the half. Gracie's here. Say hi, Gracie. There you go. She knows. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Rasputin says hi. Say hi, Rasputin. There you go. 1st and 10 from the 35. Thumbs up. Plunkett under center. 1st and 10. Plunkett looking. Throws downfield. Incomplete. Looking for Cody Stafford, the 5th-year receiver out of Virginia. And that was broken up by Levi Cox, the 5th-year defensive back out of Kentucky. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Bears. Coming up on 6 minutes left to play. 6:02 on the clock. It will start when they snap. 3 to the far side. Plunkett in the gun. Plunkett looking, throws, caught by Florence. And Ken Florence dragging Lions out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 9. That's going to bring up 3rd and 1. The rookie tight end out of UTEP, Ken Florence. Tackle made by Stephon Brown in his 2nd year out of LSU. 3rd and 1 for Chicago now at their own 44-yard line. Bears trying to get back in this game. Down 13-0. In the I formation, Plunkett under center. Hands off to McNeil, but he gets plowed over at the 42-yard line, a loss of 2 yards. Doing the plowing was DeAndre Watts, the rookie linebacker out of Rice. And that'll bring up 4th down, and the Bears are going to have to punt again. A poor showing by Chicago so far. A team that will be mathematically eliminated from the playoffs if they lose this game. Eric Lasker back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that's through the end zone. Touchback. And Detroit will have it at their own 20-yard line. 5:06 left to play here in the first half as Max Long comes back out. Those aren't bad stats to start the half. Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. Next week, Chicago plays at Minnesota, and Detroit will host Carolina next week. First and 10, Long in the shotgun. Long draws back. Long looking, throws, caught by Isaac Peak. And Peak out to the 35, a gain of 15. And that'll be a Lions first down. He caught that 98-yard touchdown pass earlier in the game, back in the first quarter. So he's over 100 yards receiving on the day already. Yep, 107. 4:43 and counting here in the first half. The Lions come out, everybody in tight. Long under center, first and 10. Long fakes the handoff, throws, wobbly pass, but caught by Aaron. And Kevin Aaron's down to the 39-yard line. It's a 26-yard gain. Down to the line, down to the Bear 39-yard line. First down, Detroit. Making the tackle on the sideline, Isaac Hopkins, the 6th-year defensive back out of Texas. Lions on the move again. Do the Bears even have a first down? I think they have like one. First and 10 from the 39-yard line. Lions come out. Long in the shotgun. Long hands off to Carter Jamison. And Jamison 5 yards to the 34-yard line. Bryson Burchett, the 13th-year defensive tackle out of Michigan State, on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 34-yard line. 4 minutes left in the half. Lions on the move again. Detroit comes out in the offset eye. Long under center. Long hands off to Jameson. And Carter Jamison down the sideline to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 19 yards for Carter Jamison. Finally making the tackle, number 27, Edgar Young, the 3rd-year defensive back out of Chattanooga. First and 10, Lions at the 15-yard line. Detroit and Green Bay currently tied atop the NFC Central. The Packers have the tiebreaker because they beat Detroit last week. The Lions and the Bears play in the final week of the season, the rematch. First and 10, Long looking. Long throws, caught by Neal. And Dylan Neal down to the 1-yard line. A gain of 14. Neal in his 8th year out of VMI. First and goal, Lions at the 1-yard line. Detroit trying to make it a 3-score game. They need a touchdown to do so because of the missed extra point. 3 minutes left in the half. Lions come out 5 wide. Long in the shotgun. Long looking. Long looking. He's got all day. Long throws. Caught by Jamison. No gain. Didn't quite get it. The linebacker, Terry Stewart, was there to make the tackle in his 7th year out of UNLV, denying him the end zone. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. David Harrelson was there for the stop as well, the defensive back. 2nd and goal from the 1 for Detroit. Got to be coming up on the 2-minute warning here soon. Yep, 2:33 and counting. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. In the offset eye, now they go 4 wide. Long looking. Long rolls out. And Long will run it in. Touchdown, Detroit. A 1-yard touchdown run by Max Long. He took it himself. And the Lions go up 19-0. The Detroit domination continues here in Chicago. I think these teams played earlier in the season. Let me see. Who won that first game between these two? I'll find it. But the Lions now lead at 19-0, and Evan Belton will come on for the extra point. Still looking. PAT by Belton. Kick is up. And it's good. Lions lead at 20-0 with 2:16 left. Here in the first half. Live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois, Week 13. Here at Jammin' Sports. They played back in Week 7 in Detroit, and the Lions blew them out 28-3. It's more of the same. In fact, so far in those two games, the Lions have outscored the Bears 48-3 so far this season. I thought they had played earlier. Ouch. It was so funny yesterday. Rasputin keeps saying, "Why did I pick the Browns? Why did I pick the Browns?" Now he's saying, "Why did I pick the Bears?" From the 9-yard line, AC Marsh over the 25, and Marsh out to the 29-yard line. And that's where Chicago will take over. Down 20-0. Can the Bears make it a 2-score game before halftime? We'll probably have a play and then the 2-minute warning. Lions have dominated. They lead it 20-0. The only thing the Lions have done wrong today is miss an extra point. Jason Plunkett, the quarterback, under center. Plunkett fakes the handoff. Plunkett throws deep downfield. He's got a man. Otto Stowe. Touchdown. Chicago. 71 yards. And just like that, the Bears get back in the game. The former Dolphin, Otto Stowe, in his 12th year out of BYU. And that wakes up Rasputin. I wasn't making a prediction. I was just stating facts. And the Bears are now down by 14. The extra point by Brandon West, the rookie out of South Carolina State, is up. And it's good. Lions lead it now 20-7 with 2:04 left. We still haven't reached the 2-minute warning yet here in the first half. So the Bears show they can strike quickly. I stick to play-by-play. Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. On a cold, cloudy afternoon on the shores of Lake Michigan. Eric Lasker will kick off for the Bears. The Bears, who just rocked the crowd for a 71-yard touchdown. Lions will get another score before half. Let's see. There's the kick. Out of the end zone, almost. Isaac Peak will take a knee. Touchback, and the Lions will have it at the 25-yard line. Still haven't reached the 2-minute warning yet. It's taken forever. First and 10 Detroit from their own 25, leading 20-7. And now the Lions offense comes out. in the offset eye. Long, hands off to Jamison, and Carter Jamison, no gain. 2-minute warning. Lions up 20-7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. 2 minutes left in the first half. Lions up 20-7. 2nd and 10 for Detroit. From their own 25-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Long in the shotgun. Long looking. Throws. Caught by Isaac Peak. Out to the 38. Gain of 13. The Lions first down. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. First and 10, Detroit from their own 38-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield. Long in the shotgun between them. Long looking. Long throws near side. Caught by Philip White across midfield to the Bear 47-yard line. A gain of 15. Gets out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 1:28 left here in the half. As the Lions get closer to field goal range, Evil Dead says they're going to score again before halftime. I think he's on to something. 1:28 left in the half. Lions come out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Long in the shotgun. Long looking. Long throws and caught by Neal. Dylan Neal down to the 47. No, he dropped it. Incomplete. He did not hold on. He took a shot from Edgar Young, the defensive back. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 47-yard line. On 2nd down. 4 wide. Long in the gun. Long looking. Long throws. Caught by Philip White down the sideline. White's going to go. One man to beat. Turns inside. Making nice moves down to the 4-yard line. 43 yards. It'll be 1st and goal for the Lions. Philip White in his 4th year out of Florida. He turned inside. I thought he might score. Well, he was making Bears miss left and right. Makes Harrelson miss. Young flew by. It was actually Bourne who was trailing the play. The defensive end, Tyler Bourne, who makes the tackle in his 3rd year out of Ohio State. Timeout. Lions take a timeout with 1:01 left in the half. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. It's a long timeout. 1:01 left to play in the first half here at Soldier Field. Lions trying to make it a 3-score game again. Going into halftime. Long under center. Long draws back. Throws inside. Got tipped. Coming across, tipping the ball was Chase Harlan, the 2nd-year defensive end out of Maryland. I think he's the one that tipped it, yes. Reached back and knocked it down. Case Harden, excuse me, I mispronounced his name. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. 59 seconds left here in the first half. Lions up by 13. On 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. In the offset eye. Oh, now 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Long looking. Long throws. Caught by White. He drops it. He took a shot from Fred Green, the former Seahawk, the 7th-year safety out of Auburn. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. On 3rd and goal, Bears trying to hold the Lions to a field goal, keep it a 2-score game. 4 wide, 5 wide now. Long, looking, throws, and it's knocked out. Incomplete. Broken up by Terry Stewart, the linebacker. It'll be 4th and goal from the 4-yard line. Bears defense makes a nice stand there. And now the Lions will kick the field goal. They want to get some points out of this. Be a 21-yard field goal attempt by Evan Belton, the rookie out of San Jose State. The kick is up, and it's good. Lions lead it now 23-7, a 16-point lead. Still a 2-score game, 49 seconds left here in the first half. I'll take it. You're still up by 16. The Lions did miss an extra point along the way. This should be a 3-score lead. Yet the Lions are dominating. The Bears did have a 71-yard touchdown pass. That's really the only offense they've shown proper English. Belton will kick off. There's the kickoff. From the 10-yard line, Adam Montgomery over the 30. And Montgomery out to the 32-yard line. 45 seconds left. It's been a long first half. It's just first half that won't end. Jason Plunkett comes back out. The Bears did win a Super Bowl a few seasons back, but that was the season right before Plunkett came aboard. He was still with the Chiefs. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Plunkett in the shotgun.
Let's go. Green 39. Green.
Plunkett looking. Plunkett steps up. Plunkett rolls out. And Plunkett shovel passes to Tim Florence out to the 40. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. He gets out of bounds. Stops the clock with 37 seconds left. That was when the late Jason Law was the quarterback for the Bears. 2nd and 2 from the 40-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking. Plunkett gets sacked. Back at the 34-yard line, a loss of 6. And the Bears take a timeout with 33 seconds left in the half. It'll be 3rd and 8 back at their own 34-yard line. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead, Penn and Getty, and Rasputin in the house. I think Davis has left. He doesn't hang around anymore. He just stops in, says hi, and then goes and does something else. On 3rd down, 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws deep down the sideline and caught by Tim Florence to the 39. It's a 27-yard gain, and the Bears take a timeout. Chicago trying to get in the field goal range. Oh, you're still here? All right. I wish there was, like I said this the other night, I wish there was a room list on Twitch so you can see who's still, you just glance and see who's in the room. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Four wide, 1st and 10. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws, caught by McNeil. And Leon McNeil gets the Bears into field goal range. down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 12. And the Bears will take their final timeout with 10 seconds left. And they will probably try a 44-yard field goal. You can see a separate room list. How come I don't have a separate room list? I can only see when people chat. In order for me to know you're in the room, you have to say something. Oh, because you're the GOAT. Okay, that makes sense. Brandon West from 44 yards to make it a 2-possession game again. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. And the Lions lead is back to 13, 23-10, with 7 seconds left to play here in the first half. Okay, appreciate that, Evil Dead. And of course, Misty's here behind me. Misty's laying down on the couch. She says she had a bad day. I don't know how, but she says. Eric Lasker will kick off for Chicago. There's the kick. About 4 yards deep. Dylan Neal will take a knee. It'll be a touchback, and the Lions, with 7 seconds left in the half, will have it at their own 25. They'll probably just take a knee and go to halftime. Have Misty sign in and see if I'll let you know if I can see her. All right, sign in, Misty, and chat. If you would, thank you. See what the Lions do. They're going to run a play with 7 seconds left. Long, under center. Long, hands off to Jamison. And Jamison, no gain as we go to halftime. Halftime score, Detroit 23, the Bears 10 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. As Missy has checked in, we start the third quarter. Lions lead it 23-10. Detroit will get the second half kickoff, up by 13 on a cold, dark, cloudy afternoon in Chicago. Yeah, who? Evil Dead says who? Lasker will kick off, and Isaac Peak will field it about 5 yards deep, touchback, and the Lions will have it at the 25-yard line. I think there is a wind, a pretty stiff wind, going from left to right on your screen here. I've noticed the kickoffs in that direction are almost through the end zone, and the kickoffs the other way are short. You probably muted me. First and 10 Lions from the 25. Detroit comes out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Long under center. Long hands off to Jamison up the middle, and Carter Jamison out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Detroit. First down, Lions. Again, Detroit trying to win to stay in first place in the NFC Central. They're currently tied with Green Bay. The Packers play Minnesota. The Packers will play Minnesota either late Saturday night or Sunday. Depends on if I can get a game in tomorrow night. 1st and 10 from the 37. Long, looking, long, throws, and caught by Neal out to the 49. A gain of 14. Dylan Neal, another Lions first down. Detroit on the move. Oh, okay. See, I'm monitoring on a laptop. It doesn't show that on the laptop. 4 wide, 1st and 10. Long under center. Long. Play action. Watch out. And Long gets sacked. Back at the 43-yard line. A loss of 8. It'll be 2nd and 18. The sack was made by number 58. That's Corey Walters, the 13th year linebacker out of Tulsa. Bears defense trying to keep them in this game. Lions up by 13. 2nd and 18 from the 43-yard line. Lions come up in the offset eye. Long under center. Long looking. Long looking. Long throws. Caught by Neal out to the 45. They cross midfield. A gain of 12. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6. I'm sorry, I missed you what? No, he didn't mute. How can he mute you? Mute means we can't hear you, but there's no audio function on there. You mean he probably put you in timeout or banned you is what you mean. 3rd and 6 from the 45. 4 wide. Long in the shotgun. Long looking. Long looking. Throws deep. Caught by White. No, he took a shot. Phillip White took a big shot from Fred Green, the safety. Incomplete. It'll be 4th and 6 from the 45-yard line. Evil Dead says he would never ban you. He says he would never put you in timeout. Bryce Taylor will punt it away. And that's going to fall and drift into the end zone. Touchback. Bears only down by 13 now. They can make it a one-possession game. They'll start from their own 20-yard line. 5:52 left here in the third quarter. Here at Soldier Field in Chicago, Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. Just that one time I put Misty in the corner. But Evil Dead, nobody puts Misty in the corner. 'Cause I had the time of my life. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. I'll stop singing. 3 backs in the backfield. Plunkett amongst them in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Testerman in motion, the fullback. Plunkett. Play action, picks up a nice block. Plunkett rolls out. And Plunkett is going to run down the sideline. A big gain. Jason Plunkett, look at this. All the way out to the 48-yard line. 32 yards on the scramble by Jason Plunkett. And that'll be a Chicago first down. Chicago, their defense is keeping them in this game. The Lions are letting them hang around. And that usually comes back to bite you. I can carry a tune when I want to. 1st and 10 for the 48. Plunkett under center.
Here we go. Blue 90.
Plunkett looking, throws, and incomplete. I'm more of a tenor. I can't hit the high ones. I'm not a soprano, that's for sure. The pass was broken up by Ken Hopkins, the 5th-year defensive back out of Miami. 2nd and 10 from the 48-yard line. Bears in Lions territory, trying to make it a one-possession game. That missed extra point, I'm thinking it's going to come back to haunt Detroit. Plunkett to McNeil. Leon McNeil. A flag is down as McNeil gets down to about the 34-yard line. Let's sort this one out. I think it's coming back. on Cody Stafford.
Still second down.
And that'll bring up 2nd and 5 from the 43-yard line. .508 left here in the third quarter. Lions up 23-10. Chicago comes out. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Plunkett in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. 319.
Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws and incomplete. I sent Evil Dead a video. I think, did I send you Ryan Moody's video from this morning? EA released a trailer yesterday for Madden 27 and College Football 27. It was stupid. Instead of showing off the game, it's like 7 minutes of Vince Vaughn pretending he's the owner of the Bears. 3rd and 5. Plunkett looking. Plunkett rolls out. And Plunkett gets sacked back at the 45-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 11. Jerry Ball on the tackle. I was really disappointed in that. Just show us the game. Look, I like Vince Vaughn, don't get me wrong. A lot of his movies I find to be very, very funny. I like him a lot. However, it was a waste of a video. Back to punt, Eric Lasker. Lasker gets the punt away. Out of bounds, he shanked it. Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a 23-yard punt. It's all fluff. Yeah. It's like, if you have to show me that means you're hiding something. Some of his early movies were really good. Wedding Crashers, great movie. What was that one where they all go on vacation? The married couples, they all have a problem. I can't remember that movie. That was a good movie, though. 1st and 10. Lions come out in the I formation. Long. Hands off to Carter Jamison, and Jamison out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 6 to be 2nd and 4. What's happening is EA Sports it's smoke and mirrors again. Instead of showing you the game, just a clip here or there. Let's put Vince Vaughn up there to entertain you. Smoke and mirrors. Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain. 2nd and 4. They throw it deep. And incomplete. Broken up by Edgar Young. It'll be 3rd and 4 for Detroit. They were looking for Dylan Neal down the sideline. Incomplete to be 3rd down. Lions lead by 13. 3:55 left to play here in the third quarter. Lions come out 4 wide. Long in the shotgun. Long draws back. Throws near side. Caught by Philip White. Out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 6. And that'll be enough for a Lions first down. That'll move the chains. 3:40 left to play here in the third quarter. First and 10, Detroit. 4 wide, Long in the gun, single back, Long looking, Long throws, and wide open, Dylan Neal down to the 36-yard line. Edgar Young closed the gap quickly, but Neal was wide open. Another Lions first down at the Bear 36-yard line. Lions starting to dominate again. If they can get a touchdown, they can make it a 3-score game. Coming up on 3 minutes left now in the third quarter. First and 10 for the Lions. They come out with 3 receivers to the far side. Long in the shotgun. Long looking, throws, caught by Kevin Aarons. Aaron's inside the 10. Aaron's pushed out of bounds at the 1 yard line. A gain of 35 for the big tight end, Kevin Aaron's. First and goal, Detroit. David Harrelson saved the touchdown, the 12th year safety out of Oregon State. The touchdown was prevented by a beaver. Never thought I'd say that. Go Beavs. Of course, we all know what the dirtiest thing ever said on TV was. First and goal from the 1 yard line in the history of all of television. First and goal from the 1. Long to Jamison. He does not get in. A loss of a yard. Coming up to make the tackle, Tyler Bourne, the 3rd-year defensive end out of Ohio State. There it is. That's it. The dirtiest line ever uttered on over-the-air TV. Rasputin knows. Second and goal from the 2 yard line. 4 wide, single back, Long in the shotgun. Long hands off to Jamison, and he's in for the touchdown. And he got injured on the play. A 2-yard touchdown run by Carter Jamison. Another one of those Beavers. The Lions go up 29-10. They make it a 3-possession game, up by 19. Alexa responding to my Beaver remark. Can't make that up. Let's see if the Lions go for 2 to make it a 21-point game. Make up for that extra point. They're going to try it. 2-point try for Detroit. 5 or 4 wide, single back, Long in the gun. Long looking, throws, caught by Aarons. The 2-point try is good. And the Lions go up by 3 touchdowns, 31-10, with 1:56 left. And they're booing in Chicago, and rightly so, because the Bears are about to be eliminated from postseason play if they don't make a historic comeback here. I hate to say this, Rasputin, but why'd you pick the Bears? Last night you were saying it yourself. Why'd I pick the Browns? It was hilarious. Browns nearly came back, but then they lost their quarterback. And their backup couldn't complete a pass to save his life. And now the kickoff by Belton. From the 7-yard line, A.C. Marsh brings it out over the 30. And Marsh, a nice return out to the 33-yard line. Well, Ross has not learned fully from the GOAT yet. Yes, yeah. Take him under your wing there, Evil Dead. You're a Bears fan, so you felt you had to. I've always liked the Bears too, but when picking games, you have to put your preferences aside, and you got to look who has the best chance to win. Unless it's New England. You always root against New England. That's a given here at Jammin' Sports. First and 10 in the offset eye.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Plunkett hands off to Neal or McNeil around the outside. And Leon McNeil picks up the first down. A 13-yard gain out to the 46-yard line. It's one of the rules of the Jammin' Sports universe. Rule number 1, never pick the Patriots. That's rule number 1. First and 10 from the 46-yard line. I keep the Patriots in the league just so you can root against them. First and 10, Plunkett, a draw play to McNeil. And McNeil to the 47-yard line, a gain of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. tackle made by David Russell in his 9th year out of Michigan. A few seasons back, the Patriots actually made it to the AFC Championship, but they lost to the Colts, who then lost to the Redskins big in the Super Bowl. 2nd and 9 from the 47-yard line. Plunkett to McNeil, and McNeil 2 yards out to the 49-yard line. David Russell again on the tackle. And that'll bring up 3rd and 8 for the Bears at their own 49-yard line. We're down to 35 seconds left. Bears come out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws deep. He's got a man, and it's broken up at the last second. Great play by Levi Cox, the 5th-year defensive back out of Kentucky. They were looking for Cody Stafford. Stafford, the former Patriot, in his 5th year out of Virginia. Gracie has joined us once again. Say hi, Gracie.
Hi.
There you go. What team are you for, Gracie? Lions. There you go. It'll be 4th and 8 for the Bears with 20 seconds left. Bears will punt. Eric Lasker back to punt. Lasker gets the punt away. And that's going to be into the end zone touchback. Detroit will have it at their own 20 with 16 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Lions lead it 31-10. Lions will play the Panthers next week. Carolina has been eliminated from the playoffs. So the Panthers have nothing to play for. 4 wide, Long under center, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Long fakes the handoff. Watch out, he gets sacked. A loss of 8 yards. Corey Walters on the sack, the linebacker. It'll be 2nd and 18. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Lions lead it 31-10 here at Chapman Sports. Welcome back to Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. We go to the 4th quarter. Detroit leads Chicago 31-10. It'll be 2nd and 18 for the Lions, back at their own 12-yard line. The Bears, they need to get the ball back, and they have to score 3 touchdowns just to tie the game up. Everybody in tight, Long under center on 2nd and 18 yards.
3-19.
Lewis in motion. Long hands off to Holiday up the middle, and he fumbles, and the Bears pick it up at the 24-yard line. Marvin Holiday, the former Cowboy in his 4th year out of Texas, fumbles the football. Who made the hit? The hit was made by Barnett. Zach Barrett, the rookie linebacker out of Georgia Tech, strips the ball away, and now the Bears get the ball back. And now the Bears can make it a 2-possession game. They were looking for a turnover, and they got one. The Bears still have a chance if they can score quickly. They need touchdowns. 1st and 10 from the Lion 24, following the fumble recovery. That was the first turnover of the game. I didn't realize that. Plunkett under center. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws and overthrows Adam Montgomery down the middle, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. 7:52 left in the fourth quarter. Bears come out 5 wide. Empty backfield. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking. Plunkett steps up, throws, and bouncing around, incomplete. He was looking for Ken Florence, the tight end, and that was broken up. That was Pat Bronson who broke up the pass, the second-year defensive back out of Oklahoma. Well, actually, it was Watts. Watts was in on there, too. DeAndre Watts, the linebacker. 2nd and 10 for the Bears at the Lion 24. 4 receivers set wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett rolls out, gets sacked. A 6-yard loss back to the 30-yard line. Sack made by Eddie Young, the 4th-year linebacker out of Virginia Tech. And that's going to bring up 3rd down for Chicago. It'll be, actually brings up 4th down. It'll be 4th and 16 back at the 30-yard line. And the Bears have to go for it. Down by 21. On 4th and 16 from the 30. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws near side. Caught by McNeil, but he's going to be shy of the marker. He only picks up 2 yards. It'll be a turnover on downs, and the Lions will take over at their own 20-yard line with 7:10 remaining in regulation. Lions up 31-10. The Lions have outscored the Bears. I'm doing the math here real quick. Let's see. 59-13 in their 2 games so far. 1st and 10 Detroit. They'll have it at their own 20-yard line. Lions come out in the eye. Plunkett. Or not Plunkett, excuse me. That's Long under center. Long hands off to Holiday again. Marvin Holiday's in there because Carter Jamison got injured in the 3rd quarter. A 2-yard gain as the linebacker Zach Barrett makes the tackle. 2nd and 8 for Detroit at their own 22. 6:50 left. Clock is moving. In the I formation. Long to Holiday. And Holiday back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Tackle made by Antonio Cheever, the former Dolphin, the 4th-year linebacker out of Rice. We have the Rams and the Bucks after this. We'll head down to Tampa. 3rd and 8 from the 22. We get to see the 11-1 Rams with the best record in the football league. On 3rd down, Long in the shotgun. Long looking. Long throws. Caught by White. And Phillip White out to the 40. A gain of 18. And that'll be a Lions first down. Lions basically dominated the entire game, pretty much. Detroit, it looks like they're going to get the season sweep on the Bears. The Bears are going to be out of playoff contention now. Join a growing group of teams no longer eligible for the playoffs. On 1st and 10, Holiday to the 42-yard line, a gain of 2. And for the moment, Detroit will be in first place in the NFC Central, only because the Packers have not played yet this week. Lions will be 9-4. Green Bay will be 8-4. 2nd and 8 in the offset eye. Long to Holiday, and the Bears are right there. A loss of 2 yards, led by Antonio Cheever, the linebacker. And that'll bring up 3rd down. Lions are just chewing up the clock is what they're trying to do here. 4:15 and counting. Be 3rd and 10 from the 40. Let's see if they put it in the air or just punt it away. Everybody in tight. Long, under center. Long, fakes the handoff. Watch out, and just throws it away. And that'll stop the clock with 4:01 left. He felt the pressure. Isaac Hopkins was coming around the outside on the corner blitz. Detroit will punt. Bryce Taylor will come on. Taylor gets the punt away. And that will go through the end zone. Touchback. And the Bears will have it at their own 20-yard line. 3:56 left, down 31-10. Jason Plunkett will come back out. I believe the Bears play Minnesota next week, is what I said. I think that's what I said. 1st and 10 from the 20. 5 receivers wide, empty backfield. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett draws back, throws, and not sure who that was to. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. .353 remaining.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 10. Plunkett throws near side, caught by Florence, breaks a tackle. And Tim Florence fighting, but no gain. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 20-yard line. Finally making the tackle for Detroit, number 25. That's Chris Hardy, the 6th-year defensive back out of Illinois. 3:37 left. Lions up by 21. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Bears at their own 20-yard line. Here comes Gracie back. How you doing, Gracie? 4 wide, single back. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws deep down the sideline. Out of bounds. I think it's time for Jason Plunkett to retire. What do you think? Not having a good game. 4th and 10 from the 20-yard line. Plunkett in his 13th year out of Army. On 4th down, Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws and caught by Otto Stowe. 26 yards out to the 46-yard line. The former Dolphin, Otto Stowe. 1st down, Chicago. Keeps the Bears' drive alive. The Bears aren't going to win this game. It's just a matter of what the final score is going to be. That's really the only thing in doubt right now. First and 10 for the Bears at their own 46. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett looking, throws, caught by Florence. And Tim Florence out to the 47. That'll be a gain of 7 across midfield. It'll be 2nd and 3. Less than 2.5 minutes left. Second and 3 from the 47-yard line. Plunkett looking. Plunkett rolls out. And Plunkett is going to shovel past to Stowe, but he can't hold on as Ken Hopkins came up there and made the hit. Incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Bears at the Lion 47-yard line. Three receivers to the near side. Plunkett in the shotgun on 3rd down. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws and caught by Florence down to the 34-yard line. A gain of 13 yards, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Lions up 31-10 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. The final 2 minutes of this one. Lions are going to win. They'll be 9-4. The Bears will drop this one. They're going to be 4-9 and officially eliminated from postseason play. First and 10, Chicago now from the Detroit 34-yard line. Plunkett in the shotgun, single back, 4 wide. Plunkett throws outside. That was nearly a pick six. Broken up by Dan Jackson, the third-year safety out of Georgia. That was 6 the other way. Adam Montgomery, the intended receiver. That'll stop the clock. 1:57 left. 2nd and 10 for the Bears at the Lion 34-yard line. Plunkett in the shotgun.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
McNeil in motion now. Empty backfield. Plunkett throws, dumps it off to Cody Stafford. And they're going to get the Detroit with a face mask. They're going to charge that to Johnny Keys, the safety, I believe.
Foul. Face mask. Defense.
Tack on 15. Yep, Johnny Keys, the second-year safety out of Ole Miss. And that's going to give the Bears the ball at the 13-yard line. 1:53 left. Bears playing for pride basically at this point. First and 10 from the Detroit 13-yard line. Bears come out 4 wide. Plunkett in the shotgun, single back. Plunkett looking, throws, and it's nearly picked off again. This time Ken Hopkins couldn't hold on. 5th-year defensive back out of Miami. That'll stop the clock. 1:50 left. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Bears at the Detroit 13-yard line. On 2nd and 10 from the 13. 4 receivers wide. Plunkett in the gun. Plunkett steps up, breaks a tackle, rolls out, and now Plunkett will take off, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at the 2-yard line. A gain of 11. It'll be 1st and goal for the Bears, and that'll stop the clock with 1:39 left. This game has been over for a while. The Bears will probably score here, but they're not going to win this game. A minute 39 left. We have the Rams and the Buccaneers up next. Bears come out. Plunkett under center. Plunkett looking. Plunkett throws, caught by Shaw. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown catch by Broderick Shaw, the 4th-year receiver out of Tulsa. His first catch of the day. Good for a touchdown. And it's now 31-16. Chicago's made it a 2-possession game. I had a feeling they'd score. And now Brandon West for the point after. It's up and good. 31-17. The Lions lead by 14. And the Bears will have to kick an onside kick now. We have not had a successful onside kick since week 1. And that was the Bills when they played the Steelers. We're about due, you would think. So Eric Lasker will tee up the football for the Bears and try the onside kick. And that'll be fielded by Avery Grayson back at the 42-yard line. Week 1 of someone. The Bills made one in their comeback against the Steelers that fell short. That's the only one I can remember this season. Well, the Bears will start using their timeouts now. 31-17. Lions lead it. All Detroit needs is a couple of first downs here. In the I formation. Long. Hands off to Holiday. And Holiday to the 39-yard line. A gain of 3 to be 2nd and 7. Rams, Buccaneers up next. We'll head down to Tampa. We hope it's a better game than this one. The Buccaneers are in the middle of the NFC wildcard chase. Rams, of course, trying to wrap up home field advantage in the NFC playoffs. 2nd and 7 from the 39. 3 to the far side. Long, under center. Aaron's in motion. Long to Holiday around the outside. And Marvin Holiday out to the 32-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6. Bears take a timeout. They have one left to be 3rd and inches for Detroit at the Chicago 32-yard line. I've already updated the standings. I've already updated the cards. I'm just ready to put the final score in. Nice weather in Tampa, just so you know. It's a late afternoon game there, though. 3rd and inches from the 32-yard line. In the offset eye, Long under center.
Let's go. Green 39.
Long hands off to Holiday, picks up the first down. And Marvin Holiday out to the 22-yard line. A gain of 10. The Bears will take their final timeout. And now the Lions will just have a couple of kneel downs, and that'll be it. Detroit now officially 9-4. The Bears at 4-9. Pettinghetty's on a roll, Evil Dead. Let's see now. He's going to be 2 games over 500 at 21-19. And you're 22 games over. That's a season high for you right now. 22 games. In the victory formation.
Here we go now.
Long will take a knee. They'll let it tick down. We'll have to do that one more time. They'll let it get under 40 seconds and then take the knee. In the victory formation, Long takes a knee. They may do it one more time. They can let the clock run out. Now the pressure's on Green Bay to beat Minnesota to tie the Lions again for the lead in the NFC Central. And the two teams play each other week 16. Ball game. Your final score, Detroit 31, Chicago 17. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Rams Buccaneers up next.